Hi, my name is Breanna Lynn, and you're watching Teen Info Net.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing great. You have a beautiful place.
Thank you. We love it. It's like an escape from LA. So
can you tell me about yourself for a little bit?
Well, I am 18 years old, and I moved here from Chicago, Illinois about 5 years ago. And we moved out here for acting, and then I grew to be 5'11", and I was taller than all the other guys who I was auditioning with. So I decided to move into singing, and music has always been a huge part of my life, and it has been something that has helped me overcome some of the bullying issues I've had. So ever since I was 12, I started writing, and I've been doing that ever since.
And have you just always just thought about acting, or did you ever consider singing?
Well, I think I've been a singer all my life. I mean, when I was 2, my aunt, who is a famous opera singer in Germany, she would sing a note and then I would sing it back to her. And, music has always been my escape. I think coming to LA, acting was kind of the thing to do, but music has always had a really special place in my heart, and it's been something that has helped me escape kind of the reality that I had to be in at the time. So I think acting was almost a little bit of a distraction, and music is just kind of what I'm meant to do.
So what did you listen to growing up?
Well, okay, so my dad and my mom are both old music junkies. So, well, I guess not old music, sorry to all the adults out there. But I used to listen to Frank Sinatra, REO Speedwagon, Supertramp, Bon Jovi. Those were my main guys. So I never really was growing up on the music of the time. I was growing up on the classics, and I think that has actually helped me in my music career. Basically, when I wrote Stand Up, I remember I was in my room and I was just feeling really down and out. I was just like, there's nothing that I can do that can help people. I feel like I'm never going to be able to make a difference because I am so young. And then I realized, you know what? It doesn't matter how old I am. I have a voice and I can change things. And no matter what experiences of bullying that I've had in the past, I can make a difference. So I decided to write the song called Stand Up to inspire other people to think that way as well.
And do you write all your own songs?
Yes, definitely.
So what inspires you when you're writing?
Oh, it's very different every time. I mean, usually my writing time is between 9 p.m. to 2 a.m. And so it's usually me in my pajamas, in my room, just freaking out. I can't get this lyric. But honestly, ideas come to me everywhere. I could be in a conversation. I'm like, wait, and I have to go and write a song idea down. I'm just inspired by all walks of life and everything around me. So it's I love it. It's kind of spontaneous.
And are you that dedicated when you're writing music compared to when you're doing your schoolwork?
You're funny. No, oh my gosh, yeah, school, writing is much more important to me than schoolwork, and kids stay in school, but I just don't find passion in schoolwork, but with songwriting, that is where I can release just everything that I've been going through during the day, the year, whatever. Schoolwork is necessary, but songwriting is my life.
And do you remember your first performance?
I've been performing since a very young age, but I remember that my first real performance that really made me, it made an impression was, I was at a talent show in Chicago, and I was 12, and I sang Jesus Take the Wheel by Carrie Underwood, and my knees were shaking so bad. And I'm like, Jesus Take the Wheel. I was so nervous, and everyone's just like, what is she doing? But I think that after that, I just started getting more comfortable on stage and realized that I really love to do this, and now the nerves have definitely calmed down.
Do you do any pre-show rituals or anything?
No, actually I don't. I think that a lot of people kind of have those where they're just High School Musical style. I never had that. I just kind of all right, let's go do this. Let's make it happen. And I'm usually really excited, so I'm jumping around and annoying everybody around me. But I just decide right then, I'm I'm gonna make this the best show they've ever seen, and I go out there and try to kill it.
And what is your favorite thing about performing?
I think there are many different things. I absolutely love connecting with fans. I think that is such a huge part of performing, where you can literally look into their eyes and sing to them. But also it's therapeutic for me. Being on stage and showing and sharing my art with people and realizing that they can connect with it and also understand where I'm coming from. That is something that is a huge deal, and it really helps me in my personal growth, and I've heard from other people that my music sometimes helps them as well, which is amazing.
So how do you describe your music?
Well, at this point in my career, I would describe my music as heading towards the indie pop alternative. Like, before I was more of a country pop singer, and then I decided I wanted to edge it up a little bit. So kind of the direction that I'm hoping to go towards is more like Ellie Goulding or Lorde. I want to still have the passionate vocals, kind of like Adele, but I want to have like a really good beat and also a really good message as well.
So who do you wish to collaborate with one day?
Oh gosh, there's so many of them. I think Ellie Goulding, like I said, oh my gosh, she's amazing. Like I just love her. And then also like Stevie Nicks from Fleetwood Mac and Lindsey Buckingham, who are my two idols. I think there's a lot of people in the music industry I would love to work with.
What about go on tour with?
Ellie Goulding.
Goulding still. What about dream? Do you have a dream venue?
Oh yes. Okay, so get ready for this. My dream venue is to play a sold out show at the Staples Center. Wow. That has always been my dream. I've like made it a goal of mine to be like, okay, sold out show at the Staples Center, sold out world tour, maybe play like a couple nights at the Staples Center to really get people into it. And I think I'm just kind of shooting for the stars.
And then Ellie Goulding would be your opening act?
Oh, heck yeah, totally. Sorry, Ellie Goulding.
So what is this like this journey being a singer?
Oh, it's a really hard one, honestly. I mean, I think that a lot of people are just kind of like, just follow your dreams, and which is great. I think you definitely should, but you have to realize the sacrifices that it takes to get there. Oh my gosh, no! Like, I remember even being in my room one time, and I'm just like, I don't know if I can do this anymore. Like, this has been the hardest journey, but also the most satisfying one that I've ever had, because it's taking a leap of faith and just doing something that not everyone does. You know, we can either just kind of conform into this normal life, or we can do something different and maybe make something of ourselves. So I think that if you want to be a musician or an actress or something, whatever, I think you should definitely follow your dreams, but just know the journey there is going to be kind of a hard one.
So what do you think that you would be if you weren't going into singing?
It's actually funny that you asked this. I was taking my psychology class, and it gave me the best career options that I could have. And obviously none of them were a singer, because, personality tests don't do that. But I think that a career that I would actually love to do at some point is to be a psychologist or a counselor or a journalist / newscaster. I think that at some point I definitely do want to get into politics and kind of help people through a bunch of different areas, through music as well as through politics and maybe even counseling. Who knows?
So what makes you unique compared to the others?
I mean, I think that for every artist, there's something that makes them unique. I feel for me, I have a message behind my music. I have a story. I'm not the kind of person who's just like, I'm going to go and sing about partying and sing about, drinking and all that. Yeah. I want to help people with what I sing. I want to let people know that in this journey that we call life that sucks sometimes, it's not over, and that things can get better even when you feel so down and out. And through my music, I just want to let people know that they're not alone. So I think that's probably what makes me different.
So what do you have coming up right now?
Well, currently, my band and I are working on a completely new set that we are going to be taking on the road, hopefully really soon. But at the moment, I am starting an organization called Breanna Lynn's Lost and Found, which is a nonprofit organization that we're going to make an app where people can put in their name, their location, and what they're passionate about. And it will connect them with different organizations in their area that they can start helping with. Because I think that a lot of, at least for me personally, a lot of teenagers feel that they want to make a difference, but they don't know how. So I'm hoping this organization can help them in that area.
Can you tell us a little bit about your band?
Yeah, well, so, obviously, I think like every musician, I've gone through a couple of them, you got to find the right guys. But I have my drummer, who is named Nate, and he is from USC, and he is amazing, and he's been with me for 2 years now. He is just an incredible drummer and someone who is extremely inspiring to me and teaches me so much. He's ridiculously smart. And then
he's going to USC.
I know. And then I have a guitar player named Ariel, who is is a huge part of helping me make the songs into what they are. You know, he tells me when there's certain parts of the songs that need to be changed, and he makes them great, and he's kind of like the witty, funny one of the band. And we just got a new band member named Sunny, who is my bass player, and he's the technical guru. So I love my band. They have been with me through everything, and I'm hoping that we can rise in success together.
So where can people find your music right now?
Well, everyone can find my music on iTunes as well as my website, which is BreannaLynnMusic.com. And also it's on Amazon, Spotify. And also if you guys want to follow me on Facebook, which is Breanna Lynn Music, as well as Twitter, which is Bree Lynn Music, you guys can get all the updates for that.
All right, and lastly, do you have a message or just any words of encouragement for people who wish to go into the singing business as well?
Yeah, I think my words of encouragement would be obviously follow your dreams, which is cliche, but it's true. I mean, I think that you have to really reflect into yourself, is this something that I can't live without? Like, can I do anything else? And if the answer to that is no, then just prepare yourself and make sure that you're ready, and then just go full force and do not take no for an answer.
All right, well, thank you very much. I'm Crystal from Teen Info Net, and this is Breanna Lynn. Make sure to check her out. All right.